information from our ASB bookkeeper's window before you leave. As a reminder, please maintain appropriate social distancing for the full hour. After the ceremony, you're invited to stay and take photos with family and friends using the backdrops around the quad. Please do not come on the grass area near the stage or near our technical area, as we have to maintain this for a few more ceremonies. Please be ready to leave the school when we announce that the session is over. Bienvenidos padres, tutores y familias de la clase de 2020. Estamos muy orgullosos de esta clase de graduación. Le agradecemos por estar aquí hoy para celebrar sus logros y su éxito académico. Por favor, durante la ceremonia, quédense en su zona, excepto por un padre o miembro de la familia que puede venir al asta de la bandera para tomar fotos de la ceremonia. Nuestro fotógrafo profesional tomará fotos y le dará una foto de 8x10 a su graduado con su diploma el 16 de junio. Si desea comprar fotos adicionales, consulte al señor Kirk Raymond antes de irse. Por favor, mantenga una distancia social adecuada durante toda la hora. Después de la ceremonia, les invitamos a quedarse y tomar fotos con familiares y amigos usando los telones de fondos alrededor del patio. Prepárense para salir de la escuela cuando anunciemos que la sesión ha terminado. Una vez más, gracias por estar aquí para honrar a estos alumnos hoy. Once again, families and friends, thank you so much for being here today to celebrate with these students of the class of 2020. In a few moments, our graduates will be exiting the library doors, which is over to my right, most of your left. They're going to go through a processional that will go along in front of the office there. They will pause in front of the office. So all of these, we're hopeful that from each family zone, you will have adequate angles to take photos of the processional. The graduates will also continue down the middle, where they'll pause here in front of the flagpole for some words from myself for this class of 2020. Again, some additional opportunities for photos for you all. After I give them some words of encouragement, we'll have them proceed each way towards your family zone around the backdrop to proceed with the on-stage ceremony part. Thank you once again for being here today. We look forward to seeing the graduates exit momentarily. Hey, welcome students of the class of 2020. You guys look great. Thank you for taking a moment to pause. I have some words for you, but before I start that, please do take a look at those mountains, the beautiful backdrop that we have at Rio Mesa High School, and think of your wonderful memories here over the past 4 years. Graduating seniors of the class of 2020, do you know who you are? For starters, you are my first class. We came in together in 2016. I will always remember you as that. But most importantly, you are and will be remembered by me as the overcomers and the most resilient class ever. I think of you all coming to Rio Mesa as freshmen, and shortly thereafter, the school walkouts following the 2016 election occurred. I think of the Thomas Fire and your sophomore year being interrupted like no school year before. I recall you being fed up with gun violence in schools across the nation and even in our distant and local community, from Las Vegas to Thousand Oaks. And I think of a student of your class organizing a forum for students to speak out and honor those who lost lives in Parkland, Florida in 2018. Then came the Woolsey Fire and heat days. Just when I thought we would finally have an uninterrupted school year, well, here we are crossing the stage in small groups versus your class as a whole in the stadium due to COVID-19. If nothing else, we learned that we don't always control the circumstances, but we can and do control how we respond. We Spartans have and will continue to respond well because you, class of 2020, are spectacularly strong, and you continue to show why the future of our country is in good hands. You've shown the ability to roll with the punches and keep on fighting. You, my Spartans of the class of 2020, are the most prepared class for the real world. You're not just the most prepared to survive the real world, you're the most ready to thrive in the real world, the most ready to impact change on the real world, because you know how to sidestep would-be tacklers, you know how to hurdle challenging obstacles, you know how to soar like eagles high above those who would choose to be seagulls, and you know how to successfully finish races no matter the circumstances. When you attend your own child's graduation someday, what a great story this will be. But it will be only one small story from your whole long life. Ahead of you are jobs, marriages, families. You'll move places and be moved by moments. And I trust you'll make the world a better place wherever you find yourself. So, in closing, Spartans, don't let these times define you. It's okay to be sad and grieve the loss of some of the experiences we thought we would have, like prom, grad night, and yes, even graduation. But after grieving for a time, think about the good memories and experiences you do have from your time at Rio Mesa. And think about how much more meaningful they will be since you all went through this together. Move back to that strength of resilience that's within you all. The rest of your life lies ahead. What amazing things will you do? Spartans elevate. Together we rise. We is greater than me. Go Spartans.
Hello, thank you for being here. I just want to remind everyone, as your student comes up to the left of me, you can have one family member come to the middle of the flagpole to take a picture. Thank you. Edgar Rosales. Jocelyn Qualde. Kobe Thornton. Miguel Mateo Nieves Marmol. Lindsay Colon. Edgar Salvador. Andrew Anthony Santos. Alicia Estrada. Esmeralda Viega. Daniel Cortez. Isaiah Sirikuti. Megan Joy Cuevas.
All right, one big round of applause for that group. We're so proud of them, they made it. Okay, families, thank you again for joining us. We're gonna have one more photo op of the grads. We're gonna bring them out to the lawn where they'll have a chance to move their tassel, and if they choose to, throw their cap up. So be ready for that photo op. Reminder to stay off the lawn area and away from the tech, so we ask that you stay behind the flagpole. We're very proud of these students, but before we go to that last part with the students, I want you to please join me in a huge round of applause for the two people that made this event possible so that your students can have a graduation experience unlike any other in the county. Our assistant principal, Mr. Gary Peterson, and our activities director, Ms. Lorena Guizar, thought of this idea. They devoted 4 days of hard work, about 28 total ceremonies. I think we're on like 22 now, so that we can give your student this experience. We're very grateful to them for their hard work and dedication to the students. We also want to thank Miss Irene C. She's standing right there by the camera. She's our video and film, video broadcasting teacher. She has worked tirelessly to make sure that you could see these live right now. If you have a family member not here, they could be watching this, or they can watch a recorded version of it. You can find links to her broadcast on her Twitter, which is RMHS Video and Broadcasting, or you can find a live link on YouTube with RMHS Video and Film. So far, we're up to about 6,000 views, so we're very proud of Ms. C for the work she's done to make this possible for all those family members to see. Thank you, Ms. C. Next to her, we have our site technician, Mr. Gabe Roman, who's dedicated 4 days now of extremely hard work in a hot sun, and he's just being a great guy to make sure this thing went smoothly for you all. Thank you, Mr. Roman. Lastly, we want to thank all our faculty and staff that joined to make this event a real graduation-like event. So if you look back in the back, you see some of our teachers and counselors. In the library, we had teachers and counselors prepping up students. Behind the stage, we have people prepping up students. I want to thank all those individuals for their time and effort, including our wonderful deputy of the Ventura County Sheriff's Department, Deputy Ricardo Turubiartes. Thank you so much for your time to make sure we have a safe event. Okay, families, will be bringing them out shortly. Once again, after they exit the lawn, they'll come out to you, and you will have until 12:15. So check your clock. You'll have 12:15 to take pictures around the quad with your students. Thank you once again.
wanna, say you wanna